Hello, true art believers, and welcome to tonight's live art stream. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world, and we're going to be doing Cactus Sunday. Yeah, boy. All right, we're going to be drawing. I don't know what they're called. They're kind of like bunny cactuses. I don't know. They're like cactuses with cute little bunny ears, and there's smiling, I guess, or maybe they're not smiling. I don't know. We're going to do one in under 30 minutes. I've gotten pretty good at them, so we're gonna do one really quickly. Let's start. Let's get this one started. How about it, shall we? Alrighty then, friends. I hope you're doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing fairly good. Now we're gonna. What I like to do. What do we do? Let's just do a rando, like a. Let's do a purplish background. Let's give it G purple. Oh yeah, let's give it purple background. Let me move this around here. Okay, there we go. Got a purple background. Now time to begin today's drawing. Press G, B, and then we're going to be doing some circles. Woo! Shift. We want just rando circles here. There's no like rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing some circles here and just going about it. Just very simple circles and so forth. This is something I've been kind of playing around with ever since I started doing the cactus drawings. Although I did take a kind of like a hiatus from them for a while, but I'm back working on them, and that's good. I'm kind of happy about that. Now press G. I don't know. We're just gonna do let's just do the yellow. Let's just do a yellow here. There we go. G. There we go. We got a yellow, and we're good to go. Now from here, we're gonna lock the layer, and let's see. We're just gonna play around. Yeah. Just doing a cactus today. Keeping it very chill. It's a late one. I've been dropping the ball as of late. It's been very odd. Well, not odd. I just haven't been doing a good job. There we go. That's good. We'll do that. Of doing of getting these done on time. I just been kind of, I don't know. It's hard to explain other than I just haven't been doing a good job. I've been doing other things that have been occupying my time, and everything else has been kind of put to the wayside, So go away. Yeah. So I just been not been working well. I haven't been working. Well, I have been working. I have to correct that. I have been working. I just haven't been working on improving this stuff. Everything else has been kind of going pretty smoothly. I don't know. Let's just say this. I've been very preoccupied with other things that have been more lucrative with my time. And I hate to say that that's a motivator, but it does help a little bit, especially when you're tight for money, right? Yeah. So I've been just doing that, just working, and been procrastinating getting these live streams done on time. And so, I'm kind of not regretting it. It's just one of those things, right? And let's try like a really rich pink. Ooh. Something like that. And then let's go back to get some other yellows in there. Let's get some yellows. Maybe a different yellow. Let's go like an orangey yellow, like an orangish yellow. Okay, I think that's it. I went a little overboard there. I don't really know if that's a good idea. It took me a little bit longer than I expected. Yeah, I've just been really busy with other things, and I don't know what I want to talk about today. I really don't know. Where is it? I'm going to do the line work. Now, what we want to do is we want to lock the background. Oops. We want to lock the background, and then want to go to line work, and I want to take that out, and we're going to do, let's see how we're doing here. There we go. What size brush do I have? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I want to talk about. I really don't have much to really. I've been very boring as of late. I don't know why I can't see my brush. Anyways, been very boring lately. So I don't really have much to talk about. Okay, let's get this started because that took a little longer than expected. Okay, we got this guy right here, and then we're gonna give little like bunny ears, right? And then we want to do like some like, there you go. And then we want to basically give it a pot like this. But I just been preoccupied with various little endeavors, and art has been, even though art's very important to me, it's not my source of income. So my drive to do it is a little bit more internal than other artists who are doing it and making a pretty penny. So like my drive to do art is different than the average person or the other artists, like artists that actually do it and make a living. So it's very hard for me to like. Some days I'm not motivated to do it, and man, I'm slow today. Um, I just this is why I'm doing these live streams later and later in the day, because well, I've been doing some things that has been taking up my time, and I've been taking up more shifts at work, and it's just work has been really. Why can't I see my brush? I don't know why I can't see my brush. That's really annoying right now. Um, really, that like it's been taking up a lot more of my time than I expected. This is not good because I can't see my brush. Look, I can't see where my eraser's at, where it begins and ends, which makes it difficult. Um, anyways, I just been really busy with that stuff, and it's just really not really motivated to do these things, and so I've been pushing it farther and farther at the end of the day, and I'm not going to say that I'm not. I'm not really happy about it. Like I really am not. I don't think because this is so late for me. I'm not happy that I have to do these late at night. I'm not. But what I've been doing is like I've been making it like a torturous, uh, like more like it was torture. I've been making it very difficult for me. So like after work, I've been setting up like these like parameters, and one of the parameters is to work out and before I can do my live stream. And the reason why I want to do that is to kind of force myself to basically force myself psychologically, so to get to the point where I do the live stream before I go to work, so that when I do work out, that's the only thing I have to do is work out and then go to bed. But now I'm working out and then having to do my live stream, which means it adds on an extra 2 hours to my day, my morning or my evening, And I'm like, I just want to go to bed, dog. I just want to go to bed, you know? And so it's kind of been like a, a what's the thing when a punishment. I've been like doing like a self punishment for myself. Like I've been kind of forcing myself these parameters that I don't necessarily need to do. Like I don't need to do those parameters because for real, they just they I can avoid working out and I can just do go straight to my live stream and get to bed like rough. I'm not lying. I'll get to bed like if I do my live stream after work, I'll go to bed 2 hours earlier. But instead, I'm doing I'm exercising and then I'm having to do my live stream afterwards. And there's a little bit of lag between each ones. But I've been doing that on purpose. I've been trying to set up like these disciplines, being more disciplined with myself, and kind of setting up these like in like simplistic guidelines or like rules that if I don't do my live stream at this time, I have to do it after I work out. That way, I work out, but I also try to. It makes me less inclined to do my not do my live stream, or it makes me less inclined to avoid doing my live stream before noon. So I do it earlier. But lately, it hasn't been doing that. I have been just doing it after my workout, which is not good. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Um, and yeah, it's just been something I've been just avoiding, avoiding doing my live streams. Um, Oopsie daisy. And it's just been it's been something I've been doing a lot lately is avoiding these difficult things. And so that's why I have been, did I copy? Oh, I did. What did I do? There we go. I just been avoiding my live streams or avoiding getting them done. Anyways, this has been one of those things that I've been trying to do, which is force myself to do my live streams earlier. What am I doing? What I press? And it's just been a challenge. Really has been a challenge. Why is it doing that? I don't know. There we go. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I've been trying to set these guidelines to these like weird parameters so that I can um, get certain things done at a certain time frame. But it's just my mind saying, you know what? If you can do it late at night, you can do it. Why not wait till the very end and do it at late at night? But I'm like, no, don't. It's like torturous. It's almost like I'm purposely torturing myself, so that I don't know why. It just feels like I'm purposely torturing myself as like a way of like spite. Like my body's like my mind saying, haha, I'm gonna get you back for no reason. We just want to make your day harder so that you can say it's been hard. Um, no, I don't really like doing these live streams so late at night. I'm not gonna. It's not. I'm not. I love you guys. I love you all, you. But I don't really enjoy doing it so late at night because it's tiring, man. It's been a 14-hour day, 15, 16-hour day. The last thing I want to do is jump in and do a live stream at the very end of the day and tack that on. It's nice to say that I've been very very committed, but it's also been kind of like there's times where I'm just like, you know what, I need a break, or I need to stabilize my schedule, and I just haven't been able to like really get that dialed in. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know what I need to do. I just know that I need to come up with something soon, because there's going to be a breaking point on how I there's just going to be a breaking point, really. Like, I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to happen. And I really, I just know that it's going to happen, and it's going to be tough. It's very tough to be. It's hard to be continuously disciplined. Like, this is a lot of discipline to do something each day like this. It takes a lot of grit, and I'm not lying. I'm not lying when it's very difficult to do, you know, especially when it's just like a hobby, because it really is just like a hobby for me at this point. And not that I don't make some money here and there selling artwork, but like, it's not like it's not something I'm gonna it's not it's not like my breadwinner of sorts. I'm taking way too long on this pot, by the way. I should have been done with it like yesterday. But I'm just kind of like procrastinating. I'm just like chatting. I'm taking too long. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just taking way too long, kind of talking, and probably because it's been a while since I've drawn a pot, and so yeah. So here I am, just drawing a pot, and trying to get it done, and trying to still maintain this kind of like this drawing quota, which is difficult. It's very difficult. It's been very challenging. It's been a very challenging like endeavor to maintain it. And I'm not going to lie, it's also been very rewarding, but there's also been times where it's really put a strain on my like, probably my health. It's messed up my relationships sometimes. It really has. It has messed up my relationships sometimes, um, to some degree, and it's not been, you know, it's it's like yeah, it's just messed up my relationship to some degree, and it sucks that that's the case, but it is what it is. It's a very tough thing. This is taking forever. I haven't done one of these in a couple weeks, so I'm kind of a little bit rusty on what I want to do with my character here. So we're gonna do pink. What's the opposite of pink? Let's do like a ooh, yeah, let's do that. Let's give this a little bit of. Let's give this a little bit of like a glow. And then we'll go dark green on the dark areas and see how that looks. Do something a little bit different. There we go. We'll do that. Okay, now let's go to the sand. So, I don't know. It's just one of those days. I don't know what to talk about. I still don't know what to talk about. I really don't. I can never find it. I don't have anything interesting to talk about. Other thing, like things that I okay. Let's what I okay. Let's think about something here. Like, I was I was I was looking at YouTube this morning, and I was just looking at it. I was looking at it. I was like, "Hey, look at that YouTube there," and I found myself doing what a lot of people do, which is watching a video, not even watching, kind of listening to it casually. But I was I was reading what people were saying in the comment section, and I was thinking to myself, man, uh, um, the reason why I always find it fascinating, because some people on those in this comment sections just say some mean stuff, or like they just say stuff, and the same, like, they're like, it can be like Twitter, where you're just listening to them, and you're like, oh my gosh, don't you guys have anything better to do than like to insult other people, and that's what they do. They'll say like, good riddance. They'll be like, good riddance to that guy, or blah blah blah. Basically, criticizing another person, man. And I think, people are really critical of other people, but they're not critical of themselves. And no one wants to be critical of themselves because it takes you gotta take yourself, you gotta um, scrape yourself with was it like a fine tooth comb or something, and you have to really, you know, be honest with yourself. And I don't think people are like that. I think people are really easy to like point the finger at others, but not to themselves. And I think like social media and all these platforms kind of make that what is going on right here? What is this? What is that? Is that okay, that's just something there. Um anyways, people are just can be brutal on the internet, man. And I was just thinking about that. Maybe I need to sit down and write down like a a a list of things that I need to talk about during these live streams instead of talking about like, oh, I'm just so tired, blah blah blah. I'm always talking about how tired I am. No one wants to hear that garbage. No one wants to hear how exhausted. Maybe they do. Maybe people like to hear like they people like to know that other people experience the same like fatigue as they are feeling at the same time. Maybe there's some sort of uh uh like like enjoyment or happiness that comes from someone knowing that they're not the only ones and tired in their day to day. They're not just the only ones tired and fatigued. Maybe they like hearing other people talk about how they're tired and fatigued because it might be like, oh, you know what? I'm not alone in this, you know? I guess maybe that might be it. But I don't really have much to say other than like I'm always tired, and that's not good. That's not a good conversation starter, right? Um, so I don't know what to talk about. I was thinking about how people are very critical on social media, and how like a lot of these people don't want to criticize themselves, and it's hard. It's a very difficult thing, and I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's super easy to speak negatively of other people online. It's super easy. Like it takes like no energy to do it for one, and you face like no repercussions, you know, at all. And what's going on here? Do I have a brush here? Oh, did I lock it? Oh, maybe this. There we go. You face like no repercussions, and that's what they do. Well, I guess there is some repercussions now, like people like cancel each other or something like that. But like you can just go on saying negative things, and no one really cares, or people do care, but it's not like it's going to destroy your life. Maybe it will in the future. I think um, maybe there was going to be like a reckoning of sorts where people like scrounge through everyone's comments on the interwebs. In that case, I might be in trouble because I'm like, oh man, I don't know. You got to you got to take what I say with a grain of salt sometimes, because I say some dumb stuff, and everyone says some dumb stuff. If you think you don't say dumb things, you're wrong, because everyone says dumb things. Everyone, in one point in their life, has said something dumb. You know, okay, maybe a small fractional few say nothing that is unintelligible. Everything they say is like very well thought out, and those are like hyper intelligent people. But everyone, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I just say all the dumb stuff, and everyone else says all the good stuff. They say everything. They say everything. Uh, um, Everything they say is super intelligible, and we get it, and so forth. And everything I say is just like, what's this guy talking about? He's just saying like he's just like he's talking garbage here. Maybe that might be the case. Who knows? I don't know. I could be wrong. Um, but yeah, people say some darn things on the internet, What I think is funny though is that now people are just saying it and not even thinking that there's going to be people say a lot of like rough stuff online, and they're thinking there's not going to be uh, uh, any repercussions. And I get it. You want people are like you should be able to share your you should be able to share your opinions without being scrutinized. I guess right. That's true. You should be able to share your opinions without being scrutinized. And you should people should accept the fact that as you get older and you acquire more information, you are subject to changing your point of view. You know what you thought when you were in 20 is different when you're going to be when you're 30. What you thought when you're 30 is different when you're 40, and so forth. Everyone thinks that like when someone says something like 10 years ago that's what they think now, or that they never change. No, you are changing every day for the better or the worst or worse. So just and you as a human being, your goal is to be better than you were yesterday. And it doesn't have to be a lot. It could be a little bit. It could be you're flossing regularly, or you're just trying to be more courteous, et cetera, et cetera. Or you're trying to be better with your time, or you're trying to call your friends and family more often. I don't know whatever is your goal, or whatever you think you should do to improve or make yourself happier, that will make you happy. Do it. But I think you should be able to express your opinions without being like criticized, or at least, yeah, criticized. Or if you're criticized, it should be backed up. It shouldn't be like, oh, I don't like you because you say that you like cheesecake. Well, I mean, I'm welcome to the fact that I should be able to like cheesecake. It's good. It's fluffy and it's got cheese in it. Who doesn't like cheesecake? It's a cake. It's cheese. It's a cake of cheese. Um, anyways, I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is making no sense. Let's see here. But yeah, I don't know. Like the world's weird, man. You can say whatever you want to and not get any trouble. And if you're on a certain like in a certain group or something, I don't know. Um, you should be able to say what you want and not be afraid. I guess. And then again, I was also thinking about these a lot of these YouTube influencers. I'm just looking at them and I'm like, oh my gosh, man. I think a lot of it, like it's like a world, a global scale high school. Literally, it feels like they're like it's still a lot of these people are still in high school, and they're like creating like these dramas. It's like they'll do reaction videos of other like YouTubers that they have beef with, and then they'll like start like, and then that person will do a YouTube video that they had beef with, and there's this back and forth, this bickering, and then people watch that stuff because they love seeing drama or some stupid stuff like that. And you're like, come on, guys, don't you have something better to do than like to 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 focus on other people's dramas? But apparently, no, we don't have anything better to do than to kind of focus on like these like little dramas. It's really interesting to me. I find it very fascinating. Really, I do. Where they're like these YouTubers will literally they'll there's this back and forth. They'll troll other YouTubers. That's the weirdest thing to me. And the reason why do they do it because it's fun, or they're doing it for, I think sometimes I feel like they're doing it for clicks, and I think that's what they do. I think that's what almost all those people do, is they do them so they can get clicks so they can get more revenue, you know? And I find it very fascinating as well because a lot of these YouTubers, they're like they they don't like they're so young. A lot of them are younger. I don't know if they know how hard it is, like life really is. Like a lot of them were able to kind of make it as a YouTuber right before they even hit like 18, and um yeah, they made it as a YouTuber making millions of dollars, and then they have this sense of like not entitlement, but like they just don't get it, man. They just don't get the true struggles that a lot of these individuals, like a lot of people have. That people don't make money off of a lot of people don't make money off of YouTube, you know, and I think we lose some of these influencers lose sight of their uh, their followers. Like also I think it's weird that the followers, people that follow these platforms, give them money for doing what they're doing. You know, and it's great that they do that. Like it's a nice thing that's a possible source of income. But if you're struggling as an individual, you know don't give a person who's making millions each day, uh, your money, man. You're working your butt off, trying to make your plot in life better. Don't give a YouTuber or a Twitcher streamer your money. You know, don't do that. Do it. Why don't you do this? Why don't you why don't you become a well-known Twitcher or whatever? I don't know. And they'll like say, well, I can't because it's so hard to do. Well, I don't know if it is. I think it's just like you got to like persevere. Like a lot of these people that are doing these things are just the successful ones are successful simply by order of just perseverance. Like they just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and they don't stop doing it until, oh no, go out of here. Oh gosh. They don't stop doing that thing until like eventually there's a boiling point, and that they get to this point, and it just like it just topples over, you know. So here we go. We're almost done. We're gonna add some thorns like this and so forth. But yeah, I find it all very fascinating that you can be a millionaire just switched like streaming, you know. And I find it so we are so blessed that you can do that, but I also find it very agitating, um, that like you'll see some of these people on these platforms try to like sling product, over and over again. Like a lot of these platforms, these people sling product, and I've heard that it's really bad. They really like target children, like little kids, you know, and that's very upsetting. They're just like targeting them, much like companies, I guess. But like, gosh darn, man, a lot of these people are making enough money on their revenue streams on their just showing stuff on their platform. Why do they need to like trying to sell merch to young kids, man? I want a hoodie from this guy. He's so cool, or she's so cool. And also, I find it very funny that it's just really interesting that eh, a lot of like it's all clickbait, like it's all clickbait now. Like, oh, this seems interesting. Oh, darn, this is the same thing over and over again. You're just doing the same thing and over again. Like it's all clickbait these days. It's like these big YouTubers. They just like do reaction videos, and because it's that person, they get like a million hits already, and you're like, what the heck, man? And I get it. I mean, the machine that they've placed in is kind of like done the work for them. They've put in the hours, and now they just have to kind of like put in a video here and there. And as long as it's equal to or better than the content that they've done in the past, it doesn't necessarily have to be like groundbreaking. It's just got to be equal to or better or equal to, just equal to. It doesn't even have to be better, really. Just be like average. And they just like use that to like squeegee money out of the YouTube algorithm machine. And I feel bad. It's great that you can do that. I think, and I find it really interesting when you see these old these YouTubers, and you see, if you look at their old videos and you see the room that they're in, and then they show if you look at their new videos and it shows the room that they're in, they have like this giant, like a huge upgrade, and you're like, oh my gosh, guys, do you? I just want you to. I just want all the viewers that are subscribing to these people to go to these channels and look at their old room, and then look at their new room, and they can thank none other than the viewer for supplying that for them. And what I find about it odd is like they brag about it, like brag about it on their platform, almost like in a weird, I don't know what you would call it, in a weird like not condescending, but like, just like, oh, it's like bragging, I guess. Like, check out my $10 million condo or house. Like, you realize that if YouTube pulls the rug under you, you're not going to have any like way of income. Like, but I don't know, like maybe that's a little bit harsh. I don't think that's going to happen. But what if they did? What if YouTube pulled a rug pulled every subscriber, and then it's like, sorry guys, we're gonna start selling botanical flowers, and we're just pulling a complete 180 here, and that's what we're gonna do. There we go. There's my bunny. It was pretty good. I like it. It's not bad. Let's turn this off here. So that's my what do you call it? My cactus here. And let's see, put the face on. And now time to sign it and call it a day. It took a lot longer than normal. I apologize. Cactus, sometimes they take me 30 minutes, sometimes they don't. But I was a little bit, not procrastinating, but I don't know about distracted, but I definitely was a little bit slow to kind of get that momentum, and yeah, I was just really slow to get that momentum. I'm going to use this color here, and we're going to go what day is it to? Day 331. So we're going to go here, P. What if we do, I'm going to rotate it. Like, we're going to rotate it like this. I'm going to try to rotate it. There we go. We're going to rotate it. And I'm going to put T. We're going to go zoom in a little bit more. Put a T, M, P, 22. What day is it? Day. We're going to go day 331. And then what number is this? This is number 141. And there we go. Not bad. I don't know. So that's it. Let's zoom out real quick. I don't know if I made any sense today. I think I kind of went everywhere. I was talking about how tired I was, and I kind of ranted about YouTubers, and then like how they have weird little beefs with each other. I always find it very interesting that that's a thing, you know. Like that's just super interesting to me. Um, but then again, I'm just like weird, I guess. I don't know. I gotta get going. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's live art stream. This is my penguin. This is my not penguin. It's my rabbit cactus. So it could be it looks like kind of like a penguin. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's live art stream. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I really, truly, duly, I truly, duly, willy, appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful night, and thank you so much. Cheers. Let me find that ending button right here. Let's see here. It's right here. Cheers.